Hello?
I'm sorry, sir, but we're running out of coal. There's only enough coal for one engine.
I'll be right over. Now this is a very serious situation, and I'm not surprised the passengers are grumbling. I need an engine to go to the mine and collect some coal, so you can all get back to work. James, I think that's a job for you.
Yes, sir. I'll go as fast as I can. I must hurry. The passengers are waiting.
Be careful, James. Don't go too fast.
There's a bend ahead, and I can't slow down. Ah!
Don't worry, James. I'm sure someone will soon be along to help us.
Where can James be? He's usually so reliable. I'm sure something must be wrong. James was fetching coal for the other engines, but he's disappeared. I'd like to send Harold to search for him. Certainly, sir. Right away.
This doesn't look good. Poor James needs help quickly. Could you send the breakdown train to get him back on the rails again?
But none of the engines have any coal. What can we do? Lori, I want you to go to the mine and collect coal for the engines.
I'm very busy, and that's engine work anyway. Where's James?
Poor James has crashed, and the other engines have no coal. This is an emergency.
Okay, but I hope it doesn't take all day.
Thank you, Lori. That was very useful. Now the engines can start work again, and I can send someone to rescue James.
I hope those engines remember who helped them out.
Thomas, I have a special job for you. I'd like you to take the breakdown train to James.
I'll be glad to help, sir.
Oh dear, that was very bumpy. Just look what's happened to the crane on the breakdown train. Here we are, James. When the crane on the breakdown train's fixed, we'll soon have you back on the rails again.
Oh dear, I'm trying to move, but my wheels won't go round.
Don't worry, James. I'll help you back to the engine sheds, and then you can be repaired.
Just look at my broken lamp and whistle, and all the scratches on my paint. I'll never feel like the same splendid engine again.
Welcome back, James, and well done, Thomas. You're a really useful engine.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Now listen, all of you. I want you to help me find a new whistle for James. Thank you for bringing James's whistle, Percy. You're a really helpful engine. I think you need a rest before you help any more.
Oh yes, I do. And I need some water, too. Please, sir, what can I do to help James?
Well, Thomas, I have a very important job for you. I want you to go to the harbor and collect the freight cars. There might be some spare parts in the packages that will help us repair James.
Thank you, sir. I'll be as fast as I can.
Thank you for all your hard work, Thomas.
I'm glad I was able to help, sir. The troublesome trucks behaved very badly, but we managed to finish the job.
All's well that ends well, Thomas. Percy, are you ready for another job?
Yes, sir. I've had a good rest and some water, and I'm ready to help again.
Thomas has brought a set of new lamps from the harbor. James's lamp is broken. Can you find a new one that looks just like it?
I'll try my best, sir.
Then off you go to the lamp shop.
I used to be a really splendid engine. And you'll be splendid again, James. You'll have a lovely new lamp and a whistle. And you'll feel much better when you have a fresh coat of paint. I do hope so, Percy. I won't forget how you've helped me.
We'll soon have you back at work again, James.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to being well again, sir. Hello, James. You do look splendid. Yes, I feel much better now.
Well, hurry up then and help us with all this work.
But I'm still not ready. All the other engines have gone off to work. When can I go too?
Just as soon as we fill up your coal and water. It won't take long.
Oh, please hurry. I want to go all around the island so everybody can see my shiny new red paint. Look, I am a really splendid engine again. We're so glad to have you back on the tracks with us, James.
What a busy day it's been. Did you enjoy taking the passengers out, James?
Yes, and I was very careful not to go too fast. I don't want to crash ever again.
Quiet, please. Quiet. Today you proved that you're all really useful engines. James has been in a nasty accident, but he's better now, and it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done, all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click on the Start Game button when you're ready to start the game. Ready to begin? Click on the Start Game button. Now type your name. Then click on Start Game. Next, type your name, then click on the Start Game button. Fly Harold the helicopter over the island of Sodor until you find James. When can you leave, Harold? Please hurry. If you fly Harold the helicopter over the island, I'm sure you'll find James. Ready, Harold? The fastest way to find James is to fly Harold the helicopter over the island. Would you fly Harold, please? Are you prepared for a long flight, Harold?
I can start straight away, sir. All systems go, sir.
As long as it takes to find James, sir.
Mission accomplished, sir. James is in our sights. We've spotted James, sir. We're overhead now. There's James. He's lying on his side.
You've done a fine job, Harold. I'm so relieved that you found James. I'll put your Junior Search and Rescue Navigator certificate in my office.
Thank you, Harold. Now we can send a rescue team. And thank you so much for helping Harold to find James. Your Junior Search and Rescue Navigator certificate will be waiting in my office. Poor James. We'll need to send a rescue team. We couldn't have found him without you. Thank you. Call in at my office for your Junior Search and Rescue Navigator certificate.
If you'd like to find James again, click on the level gauge or click on Thomas or the island if you'd like to do something else.
I'm sure James needs help. Fly Harold the helicopter to find him. Are you ready to go, Harold? Where can James be? Fly Harold the helicopter to look for him. Are you cleared for takeoff, Harold? Please, would you fly Harold the helicopter? We need to find James as quickly as possible. Harold, are you there?
Yes, sir. All clear, sir. Ready to go. I am, sir. Can I start looking for James now? Sir, we've found James. Oh, sir, James has been in an accident. He's derailed. We've found James, sir.
Well done, Harold. Thank you for helping to find James. Your Senior Search and Rescue Navigator certificate is in my office. My goodness, we must get help out to him as soon as possible. We couldn't have found James without you. Thank you. Call at my office for your Senior Search and Rescue Navigator certificate. Thank goodness. Stay with him, Harold. We've found James at last. You've really earned your Senior Search and Rescue Navigator certificate. I've put it in my office.
Would you like to find James again? Just click on the level gauge or click on Thomas or the island if you want to try something else.
We must find James. Will you help Harold the helicopter to search for him? Harold, where are you? Harold the helicopter will be able to find James if you'll help to fly him over the island. Ready to go, Harold? Would you fly Harold the helicopter, please? We need to find James. Any problems, Harold?
I'm at the helicopter pad and ready to go, sir. Yes, sir. I can leave straight away.
No, sir. Ready when you are.
There's James. He's come off the track. Look, there's been an accident. James is derailed. Poor James. He's been in an accident.
I hope it's not too serious, Harold. Your help has been invaluable. Your Master Search and Rescue Navigator certificate will be waiting for you in my office. Derailed? Oh no! We need to get help out to him. It's thanks to you that we found him so quickly. I'll put your Master Search and Rescue Navigator certificate in my office. We'll need to send a rescue team as soon as possible. Thank you so much for helping to find James. I'll see that your Master Search and Rescue Navigator certificate is put in my office.
Click on Thomas or the island if you want to help somewhere else, or click on the level gauge if you want to help find James again. Click on Thomas or the island if you want to help somewhere else, or click on the level gauge if you want to help find James again.
Harold the helicopter needs your help. Move the mouse to show Harold which direction to fly. Move the mouse and Harold the helicopter will follow you. Please help us to find James. Fly Harold the helicopter by moving your mouse to show him the way. Are you sure you want to leave? Click on the island again if you want to do something else. If you're sure you want to continue the story, click on Thomas again. Oh dear, do you have to go? Just when you're so close to finding James. You've been so helpful, but we haven't found James yet. Come back for another try sometime. We'll be sorry to lose such a good navigator. I hope you'll come back and try again later. Harold the helicopter is looking for James. Move your mouse and Harold will fly after you. Keep an eye open for the biplane. It will help you if you have trouble finding James.
No sign of James so far, sir. We're flying over clouds from time to time, but I'm sure we'll be able to find James. This is a tough assignment, sir.
Keep looking, Harold. We really must find him. I hope the weather doesn't get worse, Harold. It's tough, but I know you can do it, Harold. Keep trying. James can't be far from a railroad track.
Perhaps it would be a good idea to find a track and follow it. Do you think it would be a good idea to follow a railroad track? James is sure to be near one. James is a railroad engine. Where do you think is the best place to look for him? The biplane could be trying to help you. Perhaps it knows where James is. Do you think the pilot of the biplane has seen James? Perhaps he will lead you to him. There's a biplane flying near you. It's trying to guide you to James. Catch the coal in the horrid lorry, but make sure you don't catch any tools by mistake. Ready to begin, Lorry? You'll need to fill horrid lorry with coal, but take care not to catch the tools. We're almost ready now, Lorry. When you drive the horrid lorry, be careful to catch the coal and not the tools. Now, Lorry, this is a very important job.
Why is it always me who has to do the dirty jobs? Where's James? Well, hurry up. I've got better things to do with my time. Huh? I just hope it doesn't take too long. The coal dust is making me cough. I'm gonna need a good clean after all this. I'm not a coal lorry. I shouldn't be expected to do dirty jobs. Huh. I'm glad that's over.
What good luck you were here to help the horrid lorry. I'll put your junior coal sorter certificate in my office. Thank you so much for helping collect the coal. Your junior coal sorter certificate is waiting in my office. We really appreciate your help with driving the horrid lorry. You'll find your junior coal sorter certificate in my office. Click on the level gauge if you want to put some more coal in the horrid lorry, or click on Thomas or the island if you'd like to try something else. Can you fill the horrid lorry, please? He needs a lot of coal, but he won't like it if you catch the tools by mistake. You are impatient, Lorry. The horrid lorry is ready to be filled with coal, but he won't like it if tools drop into him by accident. You don't look very happy, Lorry. Drive the horrid lorry and fill him up with coal, and mind the tools don't fall in by mistake. Don't look so grumpy, Lorry.
Well, I haven't got all day. This job's dirty and nasty, and I don't like it. Huh? I can think of more useful things to do with my time. I hope you can repair James soon. I don't want to do this anymore. I never want to see any coal ever again. This is a job for an engine, not an important lorry like myself.
You've been a great help, Lorry. I'm glad you were here. That is all the coal the horrid lorry needs at the moment. I've put your senior coal sorter certificate in my office. Well, Lorry, it's not a very nice job, but it is very useful. You've done very well picking up all that coal. Thank you. Your senior coal sorter certificate's waiting in my office. You should be proud to do a useful job, Lorry. It wasn't easy driving the horrid lorry, and you deserve your senior coal sorter certificate. It's in my office. The engines still need more coal. Click on the level gauge to drive the horrid lorry again, or click on Thomas or the island if you'd rather do something else. Here is the horrid lorry waiting for some coal, but make sure you don't fill him with tools by mistake. I'm glad you can help, Lorry. Drive the horrid lorry and fill him with coal, please, but remember, no tools. How do you like doing James's job, Lorry? The horrid lorry is waiting for some coal, but don't put the tools in too. You'll soon be finished, Lorry.
I should be doing more important jobs than this. It's messy and dirty, and I don't want to do it. Well, hurry up. Let's get it over with. I want to do some real lorry jobs. I've wasted enough time here. I hope I never have to see this place again.
Off you go then, Lorry. Your work is over for today. Well done. We have all the coal we need for now. I've put your master coal sorter certificate in my office. You haven't been wasting your time, Lorry. You've done a very useful job. We couldn't have collected all the coal without you. You'll find your master coal sorter certificate in the office. I'm sorry you didn't enjoy your work, Lorry, but we're very glad you were able to help. With all that hard work in the coal yard, you've really earned your master coal sorter certificate. You'll find it in my office. Click on Thomas or the island to choose a different activity, or click on the level gauge if you want to fill the horrid lorry all over again. Can you see the piles of coal on the conveyor belts? Move the mouse and the horrid lorry will follow. Drive him so that he can catch the coal before it falls on the ground. The horrid lorry is waiting to be filled with coal. Would you drive him, please?
Move the mouse and the horrid lorry will follow. We need your help. Move the mouse to drive the horrid lorry and fill him up with coal from the conveyor belts. Oh dear, do you have to go so soon? Come back and help again sometime. You've worked very hard. Please come back and help the horrid lorry again. We'll be sorry to lose you. Maybe you can come back to help another time.
Come on! I need 7 more loads!
Don't be so impatient, horrid lorry. We still need 6 loads.
And I haven't got all day. Collecting coal makes me really grumpy.
Never mind, you'll soon be finished. Only 5 more loads. Never mind, you'll soon be finished. Only 5 more loads.
Why couldn't James fetch the coal? Late, I suppose.
Poor James is hurt. That's why we need your help.
Hurry up! I'm tired.
You only need 3 more loads. You've nearly finished now. Only 2 more loads.
Hooray!
Excellent. You must be a good driver. Well done. Keep up the good work. That's the way to do it.
Oh no! You caught a spade by mistake. Start again. I don't want any spades. Not a spade. Just fill me up with coal. Hey, watch my paint. I don't want any lamps. Just coal. We'll be here all day if you do that. I don't want that pick. Just fill me up with coal. Not a pick. Now you'll have to start all over again. We'll never be finished at this rate.
There are piles of coal on the conveyor belts. Drive the horrid lorry so that he can catch the coal before it falls on the ground. Take care, though. If you let one of the tools drop in the truck by mistake, the horrid lorry will empty himself, and you'll have to start work all over again. Click on the island again if you want to leave. Click on Thomas again if you want to continue the story.
The gears have come loose, so the crane doesn't work. Pick up the gears and put them on the pegs where you think they should go. Then press the red button to make the crane work. You'll soon be all right, James. Click on a gear, then click on the peg where you think it fits. When all the gears are in place, click on the red button to make the crane work. How are you feeling, James?
Pick up a gear from the rack and find the right peg to put it on. When you've fixed all the gears in the right places, click on the red button to make the crane work. Not long to wait now, James.
I do hope so. I don't like being off the track. Oh, I don't feel well at all, sir. Oh, good. I'm looking forward to being back on my wheels again.
It's good to see you right side up again, James.
I feel better now, Thomas.
You have really helped by making the crane work. Your junior crane mechanic certificate is in my office.
Click on the level gauge if you'd like to repair the crane again, or click on Thomas or the island if you'd like to do something else.
Place the gears where you think they should go. Then click on the red button to see if the crane is working properly. Nearly ready now, James. Those gears have to be put on the pegs to make the breakdown crane work. When they're right, click on the red button. Only a little longer to wait, James. Put the gears back on the right pegs, then click on the red button. We'll soon have you back on the tracks, James.
Oh, I do feel ill, sir. Please hurry. I hope so, sir. I want to get back to work. Oh, that'll make me feel much better.
You look much better now, James.
And I feel much better too, Thomas.
You've been very useful helping to raise James back onto the tracks. I've posted your senior crane mechanic certificate in my office.
If you'd like to work on the crane again, click on the level gauge, or click on Thomas or the island if you'd like to do something else.
It'll be wonderful to be the right way up again. Please hurry, it's not very nice down here. If you'd like to work on Breakdown Truck again, click on the level clock, or click on Thomas or the island if you'd like to help somewhere else.
Place the gears on the right pegs, then click on the red button. Oh, James, what a disaster. When you put all the gears in place, click on the red button. We're not having a very good day, are we, James? Can you put all the gears back in the right places? Click on the red button to check that everything works. Nearly ready now, James.
My brakes failed. It wasn't my fault. I'm sorry I caused all this trouble, but I really couldn't help it. I can't wait to be back on my wheels again.
Hooray! I'm sure you feel happier now, James.
I'm much happier now I'm on my wheels again.
Very well done.
Thank you for your help repairing the crane. I've placed your Master Crane Mechanic certificate on my office wall.
Click on Thomas or the island if you'd like to choose a different activity, or click on the level gauge if you'd rather stay with the crane.
Can you see the round gears? Click on one, then click on the peg where you think it fits. You'll have to place all the gears on the right pegs. The gears are at the bottom of the breakdown crane. Click on a gear, then click on the peg where you think it fits. Put all the gears on the right pegs to make the breakdown crane work. Click on a gear and click on a peg to fix it. Why not click on the red button to see if you've got the breakdown crane working? Have you finished? Click on the red button to check.
All the gears are in place. Click on the red button to see if the crane works.
I'm glad I was able to find you quickly, James.
Oh, Harold, it was such a relief to see you flying over me.
I wonder when the crane will be ready, James. I wonder when the breakdown train will be ready, James.
I hope it'll be soon, Thomas. I don't like being on my side. I've never had an accident before.
And I hope you'll never be in another one, James.
What happened to the crane, Thomas?
We went over a bumpy piece of track, Harold, and all the gears came loose.
How are you feeling, James?
I'm sure I'll feel much better when I'm on my wheels again.
Is everything going well down there, Thomas?
Yes, Harold. I'm sure the crane will soon be repaired.
Is one of the cogs in the wrong place? You can click on any cog to move it to a different peg.
It's a good thing you were able to find James, Harold.
Yes. I think I did a very useful job.
The breakdown truck still isn't working. Try changing the cogs. Can you hold on a bit longer, James?
Is the crane repaired yet, Thomas?
Very nearly, Harold.
I'll try, sir.
Maybe you've got a gear in the wrong place. Click on the one you'd like to move. Perhaps one of the gears is on the wrong peg. Why not try moving one? Is one of the gears in the wrong place? You can click on any gear to move it to a different peg. That's exactly right. That's a great job. Keep it up. Excellent. Try a smaller gear there. I think you need a smaller gear just there. Perhaps a smaller gear would be better there. Try a larger gear on that peg. Maybe that peg needs a larger gear. I think you need a larger gear just there. Maybe you need to check the gears again. Something's wrong. It's nearly working, James. Maybe you need to check the gears again. Something's wrong. It's nearly working, James.
The crane still isn't working. Try changing the gears. Can you hold on a bit longer, James?
Oh, I can't stand this much longer. I do hope you can fix it quickly. I'll try, sir.
Click on the island again if you want to try something else. Click on Thomas again if you want to continue the story. Oh dear, do you have to go? I hope you can come back and get James back on the track. You very nearly got the breakdown crane working. Come back and have another try. James really needs more help. Will you come back again later on?
The round gears have come off the crane, and your job is to put them back on the right pegs. Click on a gear to pick it up, then click on a peg to fix the gear in place. When all the gears are in place, click on the red button to check that the crane is working. If it doesn't work, you'll need to change the gears around.
Here's my whistle. Just listen to me. I sound like this. My whistle sounds like this. I whistle like this. This is my whistle.
Can you find a whistle like Thomas's? Listen. Which whistle sounds like Thomas's? Just listen. Now pick a whistle that sounds like Thomas's. One of these whistles sounds like Thomas's. Which one? Which one of these sounds like Thomas? Now pick the one that sounds like Thomas.
I have a very special sound. This is the sound I make. I sound like this. I don't sound like the other engines. Listen to me. This is my sound. My sound is very special. Here it is.
Now choose the sound that matches Toby's. Which one sounds like Toby? Just listen. Now find a sound that matches Toby's. Which one of these sounds like Toby? Now pick the one that sounds like Toby. One of these sounds just like Toby. Which one is it?
I really like my whistle. This is how my whistle sounds. Let me whistle now. I think I can whistle just as well as Gordon. I whistle like this. Here comes my whistle.
Which one of these whistles is like Percy's? Can you find a whistle that sounds like Percy's? Listen to the whistles and find one like Percy's. Now find the whistle that sounds like Percy's. Can you hear a whistle like Percy's? Listen.
Listen to these and pick one like Percy's.
My whistle's better than anybody else's. Here's my very important whistle. No other engine whistles like me. I have the best whistle of all. Just listen to me. My whistle's best. I can whistle better than any of the other engines.
Which whistle sounds like Gordon? Listen, then pick Gordon's whistle. Can you hear Gordon's whistle? Listen. Now find a whistle like Gordon. Now pick the whistle that sounds like Gordon's. Can you find a whistle the same as Gordon's?
Just listen to my whistle. Just listen to my whistle. This is the sound I make. I sound like this. I like my whistle. It sounds like this. I'm proud of my whistle. Just listen.
Can you find Edward's whistle? Can you find a whistle like Edward's? Which whistle sounds like Edward's? Which one of these is like Edward's whistle? Now pick the whistle that sounds like Edward's. Now find a sound that matches Edward's.
I whistle beautifully. My whistle sounds like this. I could whistle best of all. Let me whistle now. This is how I whistle. I have a splendid whistle.
Listen to the whistles and pick the one like Henry's. Which whistle is like Henry's? Listen, find a sound that matches Henry's. Just listen. Now listen and pick out Henry's whistle. Which of these sounds like Henry? One of these whistles sounds like Henry's. Which one? Well done. That sounds just like you, Thomas. That's the sound you make, isn't it, Thomas? Excellent.
Yes, it does. I'm sure everybody knows my whistle. Yes, I sound just like that. That whistle is just like mine.
Sorry, you've picked Thomas's whistle. Try again. That one sounds like Thomas to me. Have another try. I think that's Thomas's whistle. Have another go. That sounds like you, doesn't it, Toby? Perfect. That's your bell, Toby. Yes, that's the sound that Toby makes.
Yes, none of the other engines has a bell. Yes, I'm very special, having a bell instead of a whistle. I'm the only engine with a bell. I'm special.
That sounds just like Toby to me. Try again. That's Toby's bell. Have another go. Sorry, you picked Toby's bell by mistake. Try again. Yes, that sounds just right. What do you think, Percy? I'm sure that's the right sound. Is that whistle the same as yours, Percy? I think that's Percy's whistle. Have another go. Doesn't that sound like Percy? Try again. I'm afraid that one's Percy's. Pick a different one. Is that really your whistle, Gordon? I'm sure you're right. Would you agree, Gordon? Excellent. Gordon sounds just like that.
Of course it is. Everybody knows my whistle because it sounds so important. Yes, that whistle sounds just as important as mine. Yes, a very important whistle for a very important engine.
Try again. You picked Gordon's whistle by mistake. I'm sure that's Gordon's whistle. Try again. Sorry, that's Gordon's whistle. Have another try. Yes, that's the same as yours, isn't it, Edward? Just right. That's the sound Edward makes. That matches your whistle perfectly, Edward.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, it does. I like my whistle best of all.
That sounds just like Edward. Try again. Have another try. That whistle's Edward's. Sorry, that sounds like Edward. Try again. That's Henry's. I'd recognize it anywhere. That sounds like yours, Henry. Excellent. That's just like Henry's.
Yes, sir. My whistle is different from all the others. So it does, sir. It's just the same. It's exactly the right whistle for a green engine like me.
I'm sure Henry sounds like that. Have another go. Try again. You've picked Henry's whistle by mistake. That's Henry's whistle. Try again.
Yes, that whistle's exactly like mine. Yes, my whistle sounds just like that. Oh, yes, sir. Exactly the same.
I'm glad James is going to have a new whistle. None of the engines sound like me. My bell is very special. That must be James's whistle.
James's whistle doesn't sound as fine as mine.
The whistle that's left is just right for a big engine like James.
The one that's left must be James's.
Yes, Thomas, so am I. The one that's left is for James. Thank you for your help. I'll put your junior whistle matching certificate in my office. The one that's left isn't a bell, Toby. It's a whistle, and it must be James's. Thank you for your help. Your junior whistle matching certificate's in my office. Yes, Percy, and I'm sure he'll be pleased with it. Well done. You'll find your junior whistle matching certificate in my office. Now, Gordon, I'm sure James's whistle is just as good as yours. You've done a splendid job. Look for your junior whistle matching certificate in my office. Yes, Edward, but everybody likes to hear your whistle too. Well done. Your junior whistle matching certificate's in my office. Yes, Henry, it is, and I'm sure he'll be very pleased with it. I'm so glad you were here to help. I've put your junior whistle matching certificate in my office. Click on the level gauge if you'd like to listen to some more whistles, or click on Thomas or the island if you'd rather do something else.
One of these whistles belongs to James. Listen to the engines and find the right sounds for them. The whistle that's left must be James's. Which whistle is James's? Find the right sounds for all these engines, and the whistle that's left will be for James. Can you match these engines to the sounds they make? When you've finished, the whistle that's left must be for James.
There's James's whistle. He'll be so pleased with it. Is that one James's, sir? What a lovely, shiny whistle. That must be James's.
Is that James's whistle? Huh, it isn't as splendid as mine.
That must be James's whistle. He'll be so pleased.
It'll be nice for James to have a new whistle, but I'm sure his doesn't sound as nice as mine.
You're right, Thomas. He will. You've done very well. Your senior whistle matching certificate's in my office. Yes, it is, Toby. Thanks for your help. Your senior whistle matching certificate's waiting in my office. Yes, Percy, it looks splendid, doesn't it? Well done. I've put your senior whistle matching certificate in my office. Now, Gordon, I'm sure James will be very satisfied with his whistle. Thank you for helping. You'll find your senior whistle matching certificate on the wall in my office. I'm sure he will be, Edward. You've been really helpful. Thank you. Your senior whistle matching certificate's in my office. You all sound splendid, Henry. Thanks for your help in finding a new whistle for James. I put your senior whistle matching certificate in my office. You can hear some different whistles if you click on the level gauge, but if you'd rather pick something else to do, click on Thomas or the island.
Match these engines to the sounds they make. The whistle that doesn't belong to one of these engines must be James's. Which whistles are the right ones for these engines? The one that doesn't match must be for James. Match the engines in the shed with the sounds that they make. The whistle that doesn't belong to these engines must be the one for James.
Now, one of those whistles is James's. Can you find it? One of the whistles belongs to James. Which one do you think it is? Can you find James's whistle on the table?
That must be James's whistle. He'll be so pleased. The whistle that's left is just right for a big engine like James.
That's my whistle. I'm the only one with a bell like that. That sounds... I'm sure... Yes, it is my whistle.
Huh, everybody knows my whistle. It's nothing like James's.
That one's mine. Isn't it a lovely sound?
That's my sound.
Yes, Thomas. James's sounds different. You're right, Toby. James has a whistle. Well, it certainly isn't James's, Percy. No, Gordon, but James's is just as splendid as yours. Yes, Edward, but James's sounds excellent too. You all have your different sounds, Henry, but which one is James's? Yes, you're right. That one is James's. That's the right one for James. Well done. Perfect. That's James's whistle.
I'm very glad that James is going to have a new whistle. James's whistle sounds very nice, but I'm glad I have a bell instead. James will be pleased when he can whistle again.
Well, that whistle's good enough for James, I suppose.
It's a good thing you found the right whistle for James.
Hooray! James will be so pleased.
Yes, Thomas, so am I. You've been a great help. I've put your master whistle matching certificate in my office. I'm sure all the engines like their own sound best, Toby. I'm so pleased you were able to help find James's whistle. Your master whistle matching certificate's in my office. Yes, Percy, a new whistle will make him feel much better. Congratulations. You'll find your master whistle matching certificate in my office. It's a splendid whistle, Gordon, and James will be very pleased to have it. Well done. Your master whistle matching certificate's waiting in my office. Yes, Edward, I couldn't send him out to work with the wrong whistle, could I? Thank you for your help. You'll find your master whistle matching certificate in my office. I'm sure he will, Henry. You've done a very useful job. Thank you. Your master whistle matching certificate's on my office wall. Click on Thomas or the island to pick something different to do, or click on the level gauge if you'd like to hear the whistles again.
Find the right whistles for the engines in the sheds. Then you'll be able to find James's. Can you find James's whistle? Match all the engines to the sounds they make. Match all the engines to the sounds they make. And then find James's whistle. Find the right whistles for the engines in the sheds. Then you'll be able to find James's. Can you find James's whistle? Match all the engines to the sounds they make. Match all the engines to the sounds they make. And then find James's whistle.
Choose a whistle to match this one, and click on it. Click on the whistle that sounds like this. Can you find the whistle that matches this one? Click on it. Click on the island again if you want to leave. Click on Thomas again if you want to continue the story. I'm sorry to lose you. James still needs a whistle, so I hope you'll come back again sometime. Must you go already? Do come back later so that we can find a whistle for James. Oh dear. I hoped you could stay long enough to find James's whistle. Please come back another time. Your job is to help find James's whistle. There are 4 whistles, but only 3 engines. Listen to each engine whistling. Then click on the whistle that you think sounds the same. If you can match each engine to a whistle, the one that's left will be James's whistle. Your job is to help find James's whistle. There are 5 whistles, but only 4 engines. Listen to the engines, then click on the whistle you think sounds the same. Try to remember which whistle belongs to each engine, because at the end, you'll have to find James's whistle and click on it. Click on some freight to put it in a troublesome truck. Put 2 things in each truck so that the 2 arrows on the weighbridge meet. Click on the guard when you want to drive a different truck onto the weighbridge. Ready, Thomas? Click on the guard when you want Thomas to move backward and forward. Click on some freight to put it in a troublesome truck. Or click on its shadow to take it out. Put 2 objects in each truck so that the 2 arrows on the weighbridge meet. Ready, Cranky? To put some freight in a troublesome truck, just click on it. Put 2 objects in each truck. The arrows on the weighbridge will show you if they're too heavy. Click on the guard when you want Thomas to drive a different truck onto the weighbridge. We need to get this job done quickly, Thomas.
Oh, yes, sir.
I can't wait to make a start, sir.
I'm ready, sir.
That's just right. Well done. We're making good progress, Thomas. Excellent. I can see from the weighbridge that you've got it right. This job is going well, Thomas. Yes, you've done that one perfectly. Not quite finished, Thomas.
Yes, sir. The job will soon be finished. Yes, it is, sir. No, but it won't be long now, sir.
I think that's all for now, Thomas.
Thank you, Cranky. I'm ready to go then.
You filled the troublesome trucks very quickly, didn't you? Your junior truck loading certificate is in my office. Click on the level gauge if you'd like to fill some more troublesome trucks. Or click on Thomas or the island if you'd like to do something different. Put 2 objects in each truck. Match the arrows on the weighbridge to make sure the truck isn't too light or too heavy. We need to do this quickly, Thomas. Please put 2 objects in each truck. Check the arrows on the weighbridge to make sure they're exactly the right weight. One of these packages contains spare parts for James. Take care of it, Thomas. When you've put 2 objects in a truck, look at the arrows on the weighbridge to see if they meet. I hope you're in good working order, Cranky.
I'll work as hard as I can, sir. Oh, yes, I will, sir.
I've never felt better, sir.
Well done. That's just right. Another truck loaded, Thomas. Not too light and not too heavy. That's perfect. We're getting on well, Thomas. Exactly right. Not far to go now, Thomas.
Yes, I think we'll soon be finished, sir. Yes, we are, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for your help, Cranky.
It was hard work, Thomas. I'm glad we've finished.
You've done an excellent job of loading the troublesome trucks. I've put your senior truck loading certificate in my office. Click on the level gauge if you want to fill some more trucks, or click on Thomas or the island if you'd like to help somewhere else. Please, would you help load the troublesome trucks? Thomas, I'm relying on you to get the trucks back to the goods yard. Load the troublesome trucks, please, and be sure to check the weight carefully. Can you manage this, Cranky? The trucks are waiting to be loaded. Can you help, please? Now behave yourselves, you troublesome trucks.
Yes, of course, sir. As soon as they're all loaded.
Yes, sir. I can do much bigger jobs than this.
What a good job you're doing. Everything all right with you, Thomas? That's just right. Well done. I hope you're not tired, Thomas. You're doing a good job. Any problems, Thomas?
Oh, yes, sir. No, sir. No, the job is going very well, sir.
We make a good team, Thomas.
Yes, Cranky, we do.
I'm really glad you were able to load all those trucks. I put your master truck loading certificate on my office wall. Click on Thomas or the island if you'd like to choose a different activity, or click on the level gauge if you'd rather load some more troublesome trucks. Lots of freight has to be loaded into the troublesome trucks. Click on an object to make Cranky the Crane put it in a truck. Click on one of the packages, and Cranky the Crane will put it into a troublesome truck. See all the freight waiting to be loaded? Click on an object, and Cranky the Crane will put it into a truck. There's only one object in that truck. You need to click on another one. Click on some freight to fill the truck. Which is the right object to fill the truck? Click on it. That's too heavy. You'd better take something out. I don't think the truck can carry all that weight. Try taking an object out. You'll have to take an object out. The truck is too heavy now. That truck can carry more weight. Pick a heavier object. Not heavy enough. Try again. Have another go. Look for a heavier object. Click on the guard to move another truck onto the weighbridge. Click on the guard to put another truck on the weighbridge. You need another truck on the weighbridge. Click on the guard. If you really want to leave, click on the island again. Click on Thomas again if you want to continue the story. Sorry you're going. Do come back sometime and finish loading the trucks. The trucks aren't loaded yet. I hope you'll come back later and help to finish the job. Thomas can't take the spare parts to James until all the trucks are loaded. Do come back and help again later on. Your job is to load the troublesome trucks. Click on an object to make Cranky the Crane put it into a truck. You can put 2 objects into each truck, but they mustn't be too heavy. When the 2 arrows on the weighbridge meet, you'll know that the weight is just right. To take an object out of a truck, click on its shadow. Click on the guard when you want to move another empty truck onto the weighbridge.
This freight's very heavy, Thomas.
Yes, Cranky, but you only have to lift it. I have to pull it all the way back to the engine sheds. This is going very well, Cranky.
Well, I hope there isn't much more to do. I'm getting tired. How are we doing, Thomas?
I think we're doing a good job, Cranky.
Thomas doesn't like it when we're troublesome.
Oh no, these troublesome trucks are such a nuisance. Please be good, troublesome trucks. We need to finish this job quickly.
We don't want to be good today, Thomas. Thomas wants us to be good.
So let's be naughty then.
Oh dear, I can't do a really useful job if you behave so badly.
Click on a lamp, then click on the shelf where you think it fits. Percy, when we find James's lamp, it'll be your job to take it to him. Click on a lamp, then click on the shelf where it belongs. Percy, are you ready to take James's new lamp? Can you see where the lamp should go? Click on a lamp, then click on the right shelf. Are you ready, Percy?
I'm here, sir. Ready to help James. Yes, sir. I wonder which one it is. Yes, I am. I can go as soon as I have the new lamp.
That must be James's lamp. Can you put it in the box, please? The one that's left is for James. Please, would you put it in the box? James's lamp has to go in the box so Percy can take it to him. Could you do that, please? I'm so glad you were able to help. I'll put your Junior Lamp Finder certificate in my office. Percy, do you think James will like his new lamp? Thank you so much for finding James's lamp. Your Junior Lamp Finder certificate is in my office. Can you take James's lamp to him now, Percy? You've done an excellent job with the lamps. You'll find your Junior Lamp Finder certificate in my office. It's time to go, Percy.
I'm sure he will, sir. Yes, of course. He'll be so pleased with it. I'll take the lamp to James right away, sir.
Click on the level gauge if you want to help with some more lamps. Or you could click on Thomas or on the island if you want to do a different job. Where do these lamps belong? Click on a lamp, then click on the right shelf. We'll soon find James's new lamp, Percy. Click on a lamp, then click on the shelf where you want to put it. He'll soon be on your way, Percy. Can you see where the lamp should go? Click on a lamp, then click on a shelf. When we find James's new lamp, Percy, you can leave straight away.
I do hope so, sir. That's good. James will be so pleased to have his new lamp. Ready when you are, sir.
That's James's lamp. Would you put it in the box, please? James's lamp can go in its box now. Would you mind putting James's lamp in the box? Percy's ready to go. Thanks for your help. I'm sure James will like his lamp. Collect your senior lamp finder certificate from my office. Now you can go, Percy. Thank you so much for helping with the lamps. Your senior lamp finder certificate is in my office. Hurry, Percy. I've put your senior lamp finder certificate in my office. Thanks so much for putting the lamps away. Is the lamp safe, Percy?
I'm on my way, sir. I'm off now. I can't wait to see James with his new lamp. Oh, yes. I'll take good care of it, sir.
Click on the level gauge if you want to help with some more lamps, or click on Thomas or on the island to help with something else. Could you give me a hand with these lamps, please? Click to put them on the right shelves. Ah, Percy, just in time. I'm sure you know how to put the lamps on the shelves. Could you make a start, please? Percy's waiting to take James's lamp. Another delivery of lamps. I'll need your help to put them away. You'll soon be on your way, Percy.
I'm so glad you asked me to help, James. Yes, and I'm ready to leave as soon as you find the right one. I hope so. I can't wait to give James his new lamp.
That must be the one for James. Please, would you put it in the box? Can you put James's lamp in the box, please? Percy can set off as soon as you've put James's lamp in the box. Thank you for finding James's lamp. I've put your master lamp finder certificate in my office. Do you think James will be pleased with his lamp, Percy? Thank you for your help with finding James's lamp. You'll find your master lamp finder certificate in the office. Ready to go, Percy? You've made sure that James will get his new lamp, so you've really earned your master lamp finder certificate. It's in my office. You'll take care of James's lamp, won't you, Percy?
I'm sure he will, sir. I can't wait to take it to him. Yes, I'm ready. I'll be back at the engine shed in no time. I'll drive very carefully, sir.
Click on Thomas or the island to choose something different to do, or click on the level gauge if you'd like to help with some more lamps. Can you see the shelves above the bench? Pick up each lamp and try to find out which shelf to put it on. Look at the shadows over the shelves. They'll help you decide where to put the lamps. Can you see a shadow that looks the same shape as a lamp? Click on the lamp, then click on the shadow. Click on the island again if you want to do something else. Click on Thomas again to continue the story. It's a pity you have to go. There's lots more to do. Come back to help again sometime. You've helped a lot, but there's still plenty to do. Why not come back and help soon? What a good worker you are. I'm sure if you come back again, you'll be able to finish the job. That's just right. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Perfect. Sorry, that one doesn't go there. You'll have to try another place for that one. That one doesn't fit. Look at the shadows to find where it goes. Your job is to find James's lamp. First, click on a lamp, then click on the shelf where you think it should go. The shadows will help you if you look at them carefully. If you're right, the lamp will stay on the wall. But if you're wrong, it'll drop back again. When you've put away all the others, that lamp that's left will be James's.
I wish I could have a new lamp. James is very sad. I hope a new lamp will cheer him up. James can't go out at night without a lamp. I'm glad I can help James by taking him a new lamp.
I can't afford new lamps for all the engines, Percy. I'm sure it will, Percy. That's why he needs to have a new one as soon as possible. I'm sure he'll be very grateful to you, Percy. Now James needs a new coat of red paint. Click on the brush to pick it up. Let's give James a coat of fresh red paint now. Can you see where the red paint is? Now it's time to paint James. There's a big can of red paint waiting on the bench.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. I do like being a red engine. Red is my favorite color.
James does look splendid, doesn't he? What a good painter you are. Thank you for all that hard work.
What a lovely new red coat I have. When my paint's dry, I can be really useful again. I look like a new engine.
Can you see all the new parts for James? They're on the workbench. Click on one to pick it up. Then click where you think it fits. You'll soon look as good as new, James. All the spare parts for James are on the workbench. Click on one to pick it up. Then click where you think it should go. It won't be long before you're looking splendid again, James. You'll find the spare parts on the workbench. Click on one to pick it up. Then click on James where you think it fits. Ready to be repaired, James?
Yes, and I'll be careful not to be in another accident, sir. Yes, sir. And then I can start work again. Oh, yes. I can't wait to be out on the tracks again.
Yes, that's the right place. That's perfect. Well done. You found the right place.
What a splendid lamp. It's much better than my old one. I need windows so my driver can see where we're going. Now I've got 2 new windows. Hooray! Now I can whistle to let everybody know that I'm on my way. My buffers help me to stop safely. Another new buffer, now I'll look really splendid. The hook joins me up with another engine when we need to work together. The steam from my dome makes my wheels turn. The engineer needs a handrail to hold when he's checking me over.
That isn't the right place. Have another try. Sorry, that doesn't fit there. Try again. I'm sorry, that's the wrong place. Have another go. Now please, could you oil James's wheels and tighten the wheel bolts? The oil can and wrench are on the workbench. Well done. What a good job you've done. That's the way to do it.
Now my wheels won't squeak anymore. Oh, that oil makes me feel much better. That oil will stop my wheels from squeaking.
Not there. Oil the places where the green dots are. You're very good at using the wrench, aren't you? Yes, that's right. You've done it.
My wheels are in excellent condition now. I'm sure I won't be in another accident now. My wheels are as good as new again.
Not there. Use the wrench where the blue dots are. James looks as good as new again. Thank you so much. You'll find your junior engine repair certificate in my office. James really appreciates all your help. I put your junior engine repair certificate in my office. I'm so glad you could help. James looks splendid again now. Look for your junior engine repair certificate in the office.
I feel shiny and new again now. Now I'm ready to start work again. What a splendid engine I am.
Click on the level gauge to help James again, or click on Thomas or the island if you want to do something else. Can you see the new parts for James? They're on the workbench. Would you fit them, please? All the spare parts for James are on the workbench, ready to be fitted. Can you help, please? You'll find all James's spare parts on the workbench. Please, could you make sure they go in the right place?
Yes, and I'll be careful not to be in another accident, sir. Yes, sir. And then I can start work again. Oh, yes. I can't wait to be out on the tracks again.
Yes, that's right. What a good job you're doing. Exactly right.
My new lamp will be so helpful when I'm working at night. A new window. Just what I need. My driver will really like these lovely windows. I'm so pleased to have a new whistle. I really needed this new buffer. My buffers stopped those troublesome trucks from bumping into me and scratching my paint. Another new buffer. Hooray! This hook lets me join up with other engines. We engines are even stronger when we work together. The steam in the dome drives my wheels. My engineer will be glad to have a new handrail to hold on to.
That isn't the right place. Have another try. Sorry, that doesn't fit there. Try again. I'm sorry, that's the wrong place. Have another go. Please, would you fit James's new wheel? You'll find it leaning against the table. Perfect. You've done a good job. Well done.
The oil keeps all my moving parts working smoothly. I do like to be oiled. It keeps me in good condition. That oil keeps me in good working order.
Could you oil the places where the green dots are, please? You're very good at using the wrench, aren't you? Yes,
That's right. You've done it.
I couldn't go out without a wheel, could I? My new wheel looks splendid, doesn't it? Ah, I feel much better now that I have all my wheels.
The wrench needs to be used where the blue dots are, please. You've done a great job. Your senior engine repair certificate's waiting in my office. James looks really wonderful. I put your senior engine repair certificate in my office. I'm so glad you could help. I put your senior engine repair certificate on the office wall.
Now I'm all ready for my next job. How clean and shiny I look. That's made me feel so much better.
Would you like to work on James again? Just click on the level gauge, or click on Thomas or the island if you want to try something else. What a good engineer you are. Well done. You've done the job very well.
The wrench makes sure all the pieces fit together properly. A good engineer always uses the wrench. It keeps engines safe. I feel much safer now you've tightened everything up with the wrench.
Well done. That's excellent. A first-class job. One of James's wheels is missing. That's where the new one should go. James is waiting to be fitted with his new parts. Could you help with that, please? The spare parts for James are on the workbench. Please, would you fit them? If you could help to fit all the new parts to James, we could get him back to work very quickly.
Yes, and I'll be careful not to be in another accident, sir. Yes, sir. And then I can start work again. Oh, yes. I can't wait to be out on the tracks again.
That's the way to do it. What a first-class job. Excellent.
I need a lamp so my driver can see when it's dark. My driver needs windows to see the track ahead. I've got 2 new windows now. My whistle will tell people I'm on my way. The buffers stop me from being bumped by those naughty, troublesome trucks. Another new buffer. Now I'll look really splendid. Now I can hook up with other engines and trucks. The dome helps to keep me working safely when it's full of steam. The engineer needs the handrail when he's climbing up to the top.
Not there. Have another go. Sorry, no. Try again. That isn't quite right. Why not try again? Please, could you take the wrench and tighten up the parts with the blue dots? Can you see the oil can? Oil the parts that have green dots, please. That's perfect. You've done a good job. Yes, that's right.
Oiling keeps me in good condition. The oil helps to keep me working properly. That's good. I need to be oiled every day.
The green dots show where to use the oil. You're very good at using the wrench, aren't you? Yes, that's right. You've done it.
My wheels are in excellent condition now. I'm sure I won't be in another accident now. My wheels are as good as new again.
Please, could you take the wrench and tighten up the parts with the blue dots? James looks splendid now. Your master engine repair certificate's waiting in my office. Perhaps you should come and work for me as an engineer. I've put your master engine repair certificate in my office. I'm so glad you could help. I've put your master engine repair certificate on the office wall.
I feel like a brand new engine. Just see how beautiful I look. I'm so excited. I can't wait to start on my next job.
Click on Thomas or the island if you want to help somewhere else. Or click on the level gauge if you want to stay in the engine shed. You've done that very well. First class. What a good worker you are. You've done a great job. Thank you. That's excellent. You're a very good worker.
The wrench tightens up anything that has come loose by accident. If parts of me come loose, I might be in an accident. The wrench tightens up the loose parts. I feel much safer now all the loose parts have been tightened up.
Not quite right. Have another go. Sorry, no. Try again. That's not the place. Why not try again? Where does that go? Where does that fit? Can you see where that goes? Where do you think that fits? James has lost a wheel. Please, could you fit a new one? You'll find it leaning against the bench. There's a new wheel for James leaning against the bench. Could you fit it, please? It's time to fit the new wheel. Can you see it leaning against the bench? There's a connecting rod on the bench. Can you fit it now, please? The last part to fit is the connecting rod. Please, would you fit it? You'll find it on the bench. Could you fit the connecting rod now, please?
I do need all my wheels. This new one will last a long time, I'm sure. The connecting rod makes my wheels go around together. I'm so glad to have a new one.
James needs a fresh coat of black paint now. Could you do that, please?
Can you see where the black paint is? It would be really useful if you could paint James with it. Now it's time to give James a coat of black paint. The paint can is waiting on the bench.
My paint will soon look shiny and new. The red paint and the black paint look splendid together. How splendid I shall look when my paint's dry.
I think you've done an excellent job of painting James. Thank you. Thank you. You're a very good painter. Thank you for all your hard work.
I'm so excited. I'll soon be able to work again. I'm really pleased with my shiny new paint. I look as good as new again. That's my lamp. I need it to see in the dark. That's a window for my driver to see through. That's my shiny new whistle. That's the oil can. Oil keeps me working smoothly. That's the wrench to tighten my wheel bolts. That's my buffer. That's the hook that couples me to a truck or another engine. That's my wheel. That's the connecting rod that makes my wheels turn together. That's the red paint to make me look shiny and splendid again. That's my dome. Steam from the dome goes to my pistons to make my wheels turn. That's the handrail that the engineer holds when he climbs up to check my funnel and dome.
Lamp, window, whistle, oil can, wrench, buffer, hook, wheel, connecting rod, paint, dome, handrail. Can you see the spare parts on the bench? Click on one to pick it up. Then click where you think it fits. Can you see where this part needs to go? Click on it. Click on the wrench or the oil can to pick it up. The blue dots show where to use the wrench. Click on them. The green dots show where to add the oil. Click on them. Click on the red paintbrush to pick it up. Move the paintbrush over James to give him a new coat of paint. Click on the black paintbrush to pick it up. Click on the level gauge to help in the engine shed again, or on Thomas or the island to choose something different. If you really want to leave, click on the island again. Click on Thomas again if you want to continue the story. Oh dear, James isn't ready yet. I hope you'll come back to help again sometime. You've worked very hard, but James isn't repaired yet. Please come back and help again. We'll be sorry to lose you. Maybe you can come back to help another time. There are spare parts in the engine shed, and it would help a lot if you could fit them all onto James. Click on one of the parts on the bench, then click where you think it should go. When all the parts are fitted, you can use the oil can and wrench. The last job is to give James a new coat of red paint. Click on the oil can or the wrench to pick it up. You'll see some dots on James to show you where you need to use the tools. Click on the dots. Click on the red paintbrush to pick it up. Move the paintbrush over James to paint him red. Click to put the paintbrush back in the pot. Click on the black paintbrush to pick it up. Move the paintbrush over James to paint him black. Click to put the paintbrush back in the pot.
Excellent. I can see that you have finished. Can you put the brush back into the paint can, please? Well done. You have painted James very well. Please now, put the brush back into the paint can. Very good. James looks much better now. Let's put the brush back into the paint can.
James can't start work yet. Can you help to get him ready? He needs water first. Please, would you help to get James ready for work? You need some water first, don't you, James? I hope you can help. James needs more water and coal. James, are you ready to be filled with water?
Yes, I do. I need water to make lots of steam. My water tank has to be filled. It's in my tender. Yes, sir. I can't make steam if I don't have enough water in my tank. My water tank is empty, and it needs filling. My water tank is in my tender. Oh, yes, I am. I can't work without water, and my tank is empty. The water tank is in my tender. Please, can you fill it for me?
That's good. Your tank is open and ready to be filled. Now the filler cap is open. You'll soon have a good drink, James. Excellent. The filler cap is open. Are you ready for some water now, James?
You just have to click on the handle on the water tower, and lots of water will run into my tank. When you click on the handle on the water tower, the water will go into my tank. Yes, my tank will start to fill up when you click on the handle on the water tower.
Is your tank full, James? Do you feel better now, James? Have you got enough water, James?
Oh, no, sir. I still need lots more water. I have a little water in my tank, sir, but I need lots more to make me work properly. Not yet, sir. I need more.
Your tank needs a lot of water, James. Is your tank full now, James? Ready now, James?
Yes, sir. And it isn't full yet. Not yet, sir. I still need more water. No, sir. If I'm going to work well, I'll need a full tank of water.
Now you need some coal, James. Do you need more coal, James? Are you ready to have your tender filled with coal, James?
Yes, sir. My tender's empty, so I'll need lots of coal. Yes, sir. But first I'll have to move so that my tender's under the coal hopper. Yes, but I'll have to move close to the coal hopper first.
You'll soon be able to do lots of work, James. How much coal do you want, James? Ready for your tender to be filled with coal now, James?
Yes, sir. I'll be ready to start as soon as my tender's full. My tender's empty, sir, and I need a full tender so that I can do lots of work. Yes, I'm ready, sir. My tender's in just the right place.
You'll have to have a fire to make the water hot. You can light the fire now to make the water hot. It's time to light the fire now, James, to make the water hot.
Yes, sir. We'll need to light the fire with a match. Yes, there's a match in the cab. Yes, sir. We can light it with the match that's in the cab. Good. There's some coal in the firebox to make a fire. Now you can start the fire in the firebox. The firebox already has some coal in it. Now we can start the fire.
You'll have to shovel lots of coal onto the fire to make all the water hot. You'll need lots of coal on the fire to make the water hot. It's a good thing there's a nice big shovel in the cab. You'll need that big shovel to put lots of coal on the fire.
I need to have lots of coal in my firebox to turn the water into steam. A really big fire in my firebox makes the water boil and turn into steam. When the firebox is full of coal, the water turns into steam very quickly.
You'll need even more coal, James. Look at the steam gauge. It isn't high enough yet. The steam gauge is still yellow. You need more coal, James. More coal! You haven't got enough steam yet, James. The steam gauge is still yellow.
I can feel the water getting hotter, but it isn't hot enough yet. It won't be long now. I'll soon have enough steam. The water's nearly hot enough, but I'll still need more coal on the fire.
Well, James, I think one more shovel of coal will be enough. One more shovel of coal should do the job, James. Just one more shovel of coal, James.
It's very hot in my cab, sir. Just how I like it. The fire's making lots of steam now, sir. Is the water hot enough now, sir?
Just this one shovel of coal, and then we'll check the steam gauge. Yes, but we still need more. The steam gauge isn't quite high enough. Not quite. Let's put more coal in the firebox. Now there's just the right amount of steam to turn your wheels, James. That's exactly right. The steam gauge is green, so there's enough steam to drive you, James. The steam is just right now. Not too much and not too little. You can get back to work now, James.
I'd like to whistle now, sir, to let everybody know that I'm ready to leave. I'm so excited, I'm ready to set off, but I have to whistle first to warn everybody that I'm going to move. I'll soon be a very useful engine again. I'll whistle to tell everybody I'm ready to go, and then I can get back to work.
You can't go while your brake's still on, James. Your brake's still on, James. You can't go yet. What about your brake? You can't go while the brake's on.
I've got a good fire and plenty of steam, and when the steam gets down to the wheel pistons, my wheels will start turning. Now the fire has made lots of steam, and the steam can make my wheels turn. There's lots of steam now, all ready to go to the pistons which make my wheels turn.
Just open the throttle and James can get on his way. James can go as soon as the throttle is open. There's the throttle. Just open it and James will be ready to go.
What an excellent job you've done. Your Master Assistant Driver Certificate's waiting for you in my office. Goodbye, James. I'm so pleased you're back on the tracks again.
I'm so pleased you were able to help. You'll find your Assistant Driver Certificate in my office. Goodbye, James. I'm glad to see you looking splendid again. You've been a great help with getting James ready. I put your Assistant Driver Certificate on the wall in my office. Goodbye, James. I can see you're going to be really useful again.
Hooray! I'm completely better again. I hope I'll never be in another accident. Yes, sir. Just see how my paint gleams and my dome and whistles shine. I feel just like I did before the accident. I do hope so, sir. That's all I want, to to be a really useful engine.
But you'll have to open the filler cap on James's tank before you can put the water in. Yes, it does. But the filler cap has to be opened first. Could you open the filler cap, please, so you can put some water in James's tank? The water's spilled all over the ground. You'll have to open the filler cap before you can put the water in the tank. Try opening the filler cap before you put water in the tank. The water's going all over the place. You'd better open the filler cap.
My tank's full. You can close the filler cap now. I've got plenty of water now. Would you close the filler cap, please? That's better. My tank's full, so you can close the filler cap now.
James's tank is overflowing. Close the filler cap now, please. The tank's too full. Close the filler cap, please. No more water, please. The tank's full. You can close the filler cap now. That's excellent, but the tender isn't full yet. James needs more coal. More coal, please. James's tender isn't full yet. You're doing a good job, but James needs lots more coal.
I still need more coal. Could you put some more in, please? Just one more load of coal. Not quite full. More coal, please.
Well done. The tender's full. Now let's see what has to be done in James's cab. You've done it. That's enough coal. Now you can do some jobs in James's cab. What a good job you've done. The tender's full, so you can start doing some jobs in James's cab. Can you see the chain in the cab? Click on it, and James will whistle. James will whistle if you click on the chain in the cab. Just click on the chain to make James whistle.
I'd like to whistle now, sir, to let everyone know that I'm ready to leave.
I'm so excited. I'm ready to set off, but I have to whistle first to warn everybody that I'm going to move. I'll soon be a very useful engine again. I'll whistle to tell everybody when I'm ready to go, and then I can get back to work. I'd like to whistle now, sir, to let everybody know that I'm ready to leave.
Click on the filler cap to open the water tank.
Click on the handle of the water tower to put water in James's tank.
Click on the filler cap to close the water tank.
Click on the handle of the hopper to fill James's tender.
Click on the chain of the hopper to fill James's tender. Click on the shovel to pick it up. Click on the coal to pick it up with the shovel.
Click on the firebox to put more coal in it. Click on the chain to make James whistle. Click on the brake handle to release the brake. Click on the throttle to send steam to the wheel pistons to drive James's wheels around.
Click on Thomas or the island to choose something different to do.
If you really want to leave, click on the island again. Click on Thomas again if you want to continue the story. Oh dear, James isn't ready yet. I hope you'll come back to help again sometime. You've worked very hard, but James isn't ready yet. Please come back and help again soon. We'll be sorry to lose you. Maybe you can come back to help another time. James has to be filled with water and coal before he can work again, and he needs your help to get his firebox working and do all the things that have to be done before he can drive away. Listen carefully and click on the right places to help get James ready.
Click to put the shovel down.
Well done for helping Harold to search for James, Master Search and Rescue Navigator. Well done for helping Harold to search for James, Senior Search and Rescue Navigator. Well done for helping Harold to search for James, Junior Search and Rescue Navigator. Well done for helping to fill the horrid lorry with coal, Master Coal Sorter. Well done for helping to fill the horrid lorry with coal, Senior Coal Sorter. Well done for helping to fill the horrid lorry with coal, Junior Coal Sorter. Well done for helping Thomas and Harold fix the breakdown crane, Master Crane Mechanic. Well done for helping Thomas and Harold fix the breakdown crane, Senior Crane Mechanic. Well done for helping Thomas and Harold to fix the breakdown crane, Junior Crane Mechanic. Well done for helping all the engines find a new whistle for James, Master Whistle Matcher. Well done for helping all the engines find a new whistle for James, Senior Whistle Matcher. Well done for helping all the engines find a new whistle for James, Junior Whistle Matcher. Well done for helping Cranky and Thomas to load the troublesome trucks, Master Freight Loader. Well done for helping Cranky and Thomas to load the troublesome trucks, Senior Freight Loader. Well done for helping Cranky and Thomas to load the troublesome trucks, Junior Freight Loader. Well done for helping Percy to find a new lamp for James, Master Lamp Shelver.
Well done for helping Percy to find a new lamp for James, Senior Lamp Shelver. Well done for helping Percy to find a new lamp for James, Junior Lamp Shelver. Well done for helping to repair James, Master Engineer. Well done for helping to repair James, Senior Engineer. Well done for helping to repair James, Junior Engineer. Well done for helping to get James ready, Driver's Assistant. Well done for being very useful. Well done for being very useful after James's derailment. Well done for being very useful in helping to get James back to work. Well done for helping Thomas and his friends be very useful. Click on Thomas to start trouble on the tracks from the beginning, or click somewhere on the island to choose what you want to do. Now let's get started. Click on Thomas to begin the story. You can start the story by clicking on Thomas. Click on Thomas when you're ready to start the story. Click on Thomas or click somewhere on the island to choose what to do next. Click on me if you're not sure what to do. Just click on me. I'll be glad to help at any time. I can help if you're not sure what to do. Just click on me. Click here when you want to go on helping James. Click here to continue helping James. If you want to continue helping James, click here. Click here when you're ready to begin. Click to see the island of Sodor where you can pick any job to do. Do you want to choose another job to do on the island of Sodor? Click here. Click here if you want to go back to the island and choose another job to do. This is the logbook. It leads to my office. Click on the logbook when you want to print something. Click on the logbook if you want to go to my office. Click here when you want to end the game. Click here to exit the game. This is the exit. Click here to leave the island of Sodor. Find James. Collect coal with the horrid lorry. Mend the breakdown crane. Find a whistle for James. Load the troublesome trucks. Find a lamp for James. Repair James. Get James ready.
Are you sure you want to quit?
Do you really want to stop playing? Do you want to stop playing?
Yes, I want to quit. Yes, I want to stop playing. No, I don't want to quit. No, I want to go on playing. Are you sure you want to quit? Click on thumbs up if you want to quit, or thumbs down if you want to go on playing. If you'd like to visit my office, click on the logbook again. Click on the logbook again to see your certificates in my office.
Can you see the pictures on my wall? When you win certificates, you'll see those on the wall too. Click on any picture or certificate to view it, or to print it on paper, or turn a picture into a jigsaw puzzle. This is my office, where I keep all my pictures, and this is where I put all the certificates you can earn for helping Thomas. Click on a picture or a certificate if you want to see it better, or if you want to print it, or make a picture into a jigsaw puzzle. Welcome to my office. Click on the pictures if you want to see them more clearly. You can print them too if you like. Perhaps if you come back later, you'll have some certificates up on my wall too. This is my office. I put your certificates up on the wall, along with some pictures. Just click on the certificate or a picture to see it more clearly, or to print it. Or you could make jigsaw puzzles out of the pictures. This is my office. I put your certificates up on the wall along with some pictures. Just click on a certificate to see it more clearly, or to print it. Click on a picture to look at it. You can print the pictures too, and make jigsaw puzzles with them. This is my office. Do come in. Your certificates are on the wall, and I put some pictures there too. You can make the pictures and certificates bigger. Just click on them, and then you can print them too if you like, or make jigsaw puzzles with the pictures. Please come into my office. Your certificates are on the wall with the pictures. You can make a certificate or a card bigger by clicking on it, and then you can print it if you want to, or make a picture into a jigsaw puzzle. Thomas the tank engine, Percy the small engine, James the red engine, Gordon the big engine, Sir Topham Hatt, the horrid lorry,
Troublesome trucks,
Harold the helicopter. Click on the color picture or the black and white picture to make it bigger, or click on the jigsaw piece to make a jigsaw. Or you can click on the logbook to go back to my office. If you'd like to print this, click on thumbs up to say yes. If you don't want to print it, click on thumbs down to go back to my office. Would you like to print this? Yes. Print it, please. No, don't print it. Would you like to make a jigsaw puzzle? Yes. Make a jigsaw puzzle, please. No, don't make a jigsaw puzzle. Look at the picture, then click on it when you're ready to make a jigsaw. Click on a jigsaw piece to pick it up. Now click on the place where you think that piece fits.
To break up the jigsaw puzzle, click on a jigsaw piece. Then click on each piece and move it to where you think it should go. If you'd rather, you can click on the printer to print out the picture and make your jigsaw on paper.
Do you want to go back to my office? Yes, I want to go to your office. No, I'd like to stay here. You've finished the jigsaw. Well done. Click on the logbook when you're ready to go back to my office.
Well done! To make the jigsaw again, click on the jigsaw piece. Click on Thomas or one of his friends to print out a picture. Or click on the logbook to go back to my office. Click on the color picture or the black and white picture to make it bigger. Or you can click on the logbook to return to my office. Click on a number and type your name. Click on a number to start the game. Click on a number when you're ready to start. Ready to begin? Just click on a number. Click on the Start Game button when you're ready to begin. Ready to begin? Click on the Start Game button. Ready to begin? Click on Start Game. Click to start game.